Anyway, how we got here. Let's get to weather. All right, here's a look at what's happening right now. Water vapor imagery. There's some dry air that has moved in. What you're seeing off to the east of us here, that is the front that is now moving off the eastern seaboard. And we do have some relatively dry air in the mid-levels. However, still a lot of cloud cover out there. We had that this afternoon. But as we look at the radar, not much in the way of rain. A few isolated showers as you get into northeastern Mississippi, not expected to hold together, and really rain not in the cards for us here tonight. However, we will stay warm, we'll stay muggy, and those temperatures will likely be some 10-12 degrees above normal for this time of year. We had a record high in Anniston as well as Tuscaloosa. Everywhere else still very warm though, as temperatures ranging anywhere from the low to mid 70s. Haleyville up in northern Marion and Winston County looks like was the coolest spot today, but that cold air never really reached much of central Alabama. And overnight tonight, expect lows to be anywhere from 60 to 65, very mild for this time of year. We should be in the mid 40s for this date in November. Instead, some of us waking up to the mid 60s. With that said, let's get into your Monday forecast. Early out the door, 68 degrees again. We won't have to plan ahead for the cold at all on your morning outlook. And again, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow's record high here in Birmingham is 82. We'll be very close to, if not exceeding that, on Monday afternoon. That takes us into Tuesday, which is pretty exciting because we'll have a total lunar eclipse. It's also a full moon, so a little added bonus there. I've put the time stamps here in Central Daylight Time. So for us, that partial eclipse begins at 3:09. But the total eclipse, if you're just wanting to be outside for that, you're going to have to get up early. It starts at 4:16 a.m. It goes until 5:41. It looks like visually we'll be okay. We won't have a lot of cloud cover. And the moon is going to appear in the western side when you walk outside. If you look to the western sky, and it'll appear orange. If you've never seen a lunar eclipse, I'd encourage you to do it. If you got a little extra time, can maybe go to bed early. It'll be a sight to see. All right, our forecast highs the next several days. We're supposed to be about 68 this time of year, all right? And moving forward, we are looking at temperatures well above that here early in the week. But then something happens to really cool us off. Let's talk about that because oddly enough, the tropics are a part of it. So here over the next couple of days, very high chance that, a very high possibility that we'd see this form as our next system. In fact, 90% over the next 5 days. It'll be headed towards Florida. Watch, though, what happens when we have a scenario like this. It's called cool air wedging or cool air damming. You have your Appalachian Mountains here. Here's your low feature, and as this approaches, you have a northeasterly wind that takes this cooler air that's normally pooled up in the mountains, New England, and it pulls it down into the southeast, aided by a high pressure just to the west, and you have this what we call cool air wedge that brings unseasonably cooler weather to us, and that looks like it's going to be our setup as we head towards the weekend. And with that, our weekend temperatures are going to be far, far cooler as we look at potential freezing numbers by Sunday morning of the following weekend. Take a look at our viewer photo of the day today. Some clouds flying into Birmingham. You can see Topgolf there, the junction downtown. Absolutely gorgeous shot from Joey Amberson. Thanks for sending that in.